What is good, team? Do what we do. This is from Monday Motivation. This is the environment that I'm in right now. So I could angle my phone, but it's like, well, still got to produce content regardless. So a thought that I want to present to you is to continue believing in yourself regardless of what you're feeling. I feel like a lot of the time we allow ourselves to be so focused on how we are feeling instead of the things that we know we need to get done. And something that I have noticed that has worked for me is that you need to plan in advance. So if there's something that I know that I need to do the next day, I need to have done it, or I need to have put it down on my calendar, because if I do not then put it on my calendar, how will I then know that it is a priority or something that I need to get done? That's one thing. At least I know that you plan in advance, because by you planning in advance, you've already now say a lot at the time that you need in order to make that task successful. One of the next things that you can do is remove all distractions. And for me personally, I believe that my phone is a very big one. And I think within this environment overseas, something that is great is that if I'm connected to both my phone and my laptop, the connection is not as great. So what I do sometimes is that I just disconnect to my phone altogether, and I say, hey, we got to get this task done. Let's get this task done, and we move forward. So that's number two, is that you want to remove all distractions. And then the third one is that you honestly want to listen to your intuition. I believe a lot of us know what it is that we need to do. We're just so focused on either what A, people think, or B, maybe what we think about ourselves, and then we're not executing on those daily tasks that we know we need to be doing. And so imagine all the time that you spend contemplating this idea or ideas instead of just executing on it, and then, hey, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I think even within my own life, something that I'm noticing is that I'm taking too much time thinking about the action instead of just doing it. And I think once a lot of people get over that curve, the world is at their disposal. Because you got to think, like, a lot of us, right? We spend a lot of time thinking about the task instead of just doing the task. It's like one of these, like, I listen a lot to Alex Hormozy, a great entrepreneur in my opinion. And something that he said was that a lot of entrepreneurs have all these rituals and daily routines that they're going to focus on, but it's like one of the biggest things that they're just not doing is that you're not getting to work. Right? And so imagine all the time that you spend thinking about an action instead of just doing it. And so now you're so focused on planning that is now leading into paralysis by analysis, meaning that you're thinking about a situation and not even putting it forth the, I guess you could say, actionable steps. And so the third one, that's why I say follow your intuition, is because you want to make sure that you're actually taking action instead of then procrastinating in any shape or form, because now you're spending time doing things that are not serving you. And I just wanted to kind of drop a few of these gems as far as how to then make your next day or next week successful, because life is already so stressful. There's so many distractions, and there's so many things that sometimes are just not going our way. And so now what are you going to do to then conquer the day? What are you going to do to then conquer the week? And then you ask yourself these questions going forward, so that then you continue to be the hero of your own story and not your greatest distraction. And so know that, of course, that you are powerful and that you have more potential than you give yourself credit for. And know that then everything that you're doing up until this point has just been in addition to the story that you're creating. And that's it. And you just focus on the possibilities and the things that are controllables, the things that you have direct control over, and you just keep going and just keep pushing forward. Because at the end of the day, nobody can question how hard you're willing to work to make your goals and dreams a reality. That's what I believe. Team, do what we do. Let's get it. My name is Randy Mbuge. If there's anything that I can do for you, please feel free to let me know. This is only the beginning.